Hello my dear students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss only one topic which is given on page number 31 and 32, and that is adaptation in aerial animals. Okay, so let's discuss what are the adaptation found in aerial animals, but let's discuss first of all what are the examples of the aerial animals. Those animals which are able to fly in the sky, okay, those are known as aerial animals. We can see some of the insect or mostly the bird. Okay, mostly birds are able to fly in the sky and spend most of the time in the air, and from there only the word has been derived, aerial animals. Okay, so what are the adaptation, what are the special features found in the aerial animals that make them able to fly in the sky? Okay, what are the types of the body and what are the special features which is found in their body parts so that they can fly? Okay, so first we are going to read all these points and then we will discuss all these points individually also. First point is animals that can fly and spend a lot of time in the air is called aerial animals, and examples: many birds, insect, and the bat, which is a mammal also, which is a mammal, that is also the example of aerial animal. Second, their hollow bones make their body light. Which type of bone they are having? Hollow bones. They have one set of limbs modified as wings to help them fly. Okay, we will discuss this point also. And their body shape, their body shape is also different from the other animals. Which type of body shape they are having? We will also discuss this, and we will also discuss about the migration. Okay, one more time I am going to discuss this migration. Most of the birds change their place during the winter season to protect themselves from the cold winter, because they don't get enough food or shelter. That's why they have to change their place. They have to move from the cold place to warmer place so that they can give the egg, they can lay the egg, they can reproduce, they can find the food, or they can find the shelter also. So most of the birds used to migrate. Okay, so let's discuss one by one. First we are going to discuss about the body shape of the bird. Okay, if you will see, this is like a boat. That means in the front and in the back it is narrow as compared to the middle one. Middle part of the bird, middle body is a little broader, and at the both of the ends it is little narrow, and in this way it is created streamlined body, or we can also say boat like body, that help them to fly in the air, because air also create hindrance. Okay, and it help to tear the air hindrance. Okay, it can cut the air and it can easily move. This body shape help them to cut the air which is coming in the path when it is flying. Okay, so this body shape help them to cut the air, we can say in the simple language. Okay, so which type of body the birds have? Birds have boat shaped body. Next, they are having hollow bones. Hollow bones means in the middle of the inside of the bone, okay, there is very less material which make their body lighter. Okay, because some birds you all are knowing, like duck and hen, they are ostriches, they are not able to fly. Why? Because their body is very heavy as compared to the feather they are having. So that's why it is very important that their bones must be hollow, so that their whole body can become very light, and it will help them to fly in the sky very nicely. So second adaptation is in the bones. Their bones are hollow. Which type of bones they are having? They are having hollow bones. Next is the modified limbs. One more time I'm going to discuss you what is the meaning of the limbs. In the previous video I told you limbs means hands and leg, but in the birds they are having the leg, okay, which is known as hind limbs. Hind limbs are the back. Hind means back leg. Okay, and fore means front. If we will talk about in our human body, okay, our hands are fore limbs and our leg is hind limbs, but in the bird the fore limbs has been converted into wings. Okay, they are having the leg, their back leg is same as we are having, and the use is also same, because they have to come on the ground also now for searching the food, and to walk for some time. They have to come on the ground, so they have to walk also. Sometimes you must have seen birds are walking also, they are finding the insect and the other food material. But when they are flying in the sky, they must have wings, and that wings is modified. Okay, the four limbs, that means their hand has been modified into wings, which is known as four limbs also. So if the question will come, what is the four limbs in the bird, then the answer is wings. Okay, their four limbs is wings. This is the third adaptation which is found in the birds. Next is feather. Their feather are used to cover their body, which also help them to keep their body warm. Okay, the first of all, the feathers keep their body warm, and it is also present on their wings. Okay, that increases the size and the ability to fly in the sky. Okay, so feathers are mostly used to cover their body and also make them beautiful. Okay, one more feature we can see, every bird are having different color of feathers, which actually that help us to recognize the birds, so their beauty is also enhanced with the help of this feather. Okay, and the other purpose is to cover and keep their body warm, and also present on the wings that help them to fly in the sky. This is the fourth adaptation. Next is claws. As you can see, claws. When the carnivorous birds like eagle and vulture are flying, that time they have to find the food also. And what are the food? Their food is dead bodies. Okay, dead animals and the other dead bodies. Okay, so it must have sharp. So you will see some of the birds are having sharp claws. Okay, that which is also known as talon, talons, talons. Most of the bird is having, every bird is having this claws, but some bird are having talon which is more sharp. It is sharper as compared to the other birds. But some birds which are eating the nuts, they are also having claws which help them to hold their food. And when they are sitting on the trees, these claws help them to hold the branches also. Okay, so this is the fifth adaptation. Now we are going to talk about the special aerial animals, which is a bat. It is very interesting. Bat is not a mammal. Why? Because its body is not covered with a feather. Okay, generally the bird's body is covered with a feather, but the bat's body is covered with the hair. And second, whatever wings it is having, their wings is of the thin layer of the skin, not of the feather. Okay, so on the basis of these features, it is considered as a mammal, not a bird. Bat is not a bird. Now some example of the insect which is also known as aerial animals are bugs, housefly, cockroaches. Some cockroaches are able to fly, but some are not able to fly. Okay, so those cockroaches which are having the wings and they can fly, they are considered as aerial animals. Okay, and the most mosquito also. So some of the insect which are able to fly, they are also considered as the aerial animals. So I hope you all have understood. I have only discussed one topic because in this topic more adaptation is there to learn. So I hope you have understood this, and this video will help you to understand in a better way. Thank you for watching.